Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And Batistuta! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Olise with the clearance.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Bellingham. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
De Jong.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker.
Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Boy. Always onto this. Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
And now they can clear their lines. Engages and forces him off the ball. Koundé. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's picked his way through. He's got tall.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And here's Bellingham, and he's certainly onside here. Can he finish? Bellingham. Portugal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Koundé. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. He won't be happy with that one. That's an excellent interception. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And we have our very first corner. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Half an hour played now. Look at the space here. Boy, really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
But it's Owen. Owen! And here's Batistuta! And that is doing no harm at all.
Batistuta controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Bellingham looks to get on the end of this. Roberto Baggio. Good ball over the top. Boy. Oh, he had to make that, and decent hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Quality ball. Batistuta chasing after it. That looks a good ball through, and he's onside. There's the hit! Guerrero attempts a clearance. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Owen. Oh, that's well spotted. Saka. Mbappe.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Searching ball that into space. Boy. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Guerrero. And that is expertly dealt with. Batistuta. No way through. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he's found him in space! And the shot! And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal. Boy. That's a lovely, neat pass. Owen. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Saka. Bellingham.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham getting this one clear. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafinha. Lobbed in behind. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe. Oh, super find. And he's there to get it away.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And it's Beckham. And here's Messi. It's a great... He's had a shot! It's in! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bayer has that under control.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
De Jong. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Kimmich. And Koundé. Now it's Kimmich. Beckham is in a really good position out wide. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's straight offside. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Heads it! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Número 21, Messi.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Guardiola. Owen.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
And the number on the board is 3. Beckham. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found the way through. Can he put it away? And it's come back out to him. Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Portugal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
Well, that's it for tonight's match.